right, thank you. So the public hearing tonight is a zoning variance request from Eric Fitting. He is requesting to build, or actually place storage containers at a location in the industrial zoning district at 844 Third Street. A little bit of history about this I included in your packet. This had gone before the planning commission, and that's why it's here for a variance. He was originally requested a conditional use to build a storage building, so storage units like a normal storage building, and he was approved for that through conditional use to build it on the property was built on. And then what his second request was, he came back and instead of building a building, he was requesting putting in actual storage containers rather than the building. And with storage containers, they're considered to be outdoor storage and they're not a principal use. So because it's not considered to be a principal use, he was not permitted to go ahead and do that. So it has to be some sort of principal use in order to have the storage containers there, because they're considered to be accessory use as outdoor storage. So we do allow these accessory uses as outdoor storage in the industrial park that has to be a principal use. So that's why he's come here to request that there would be a variance granted, so that could be considered the storage containers considered a principal use in that district. So that's the general outcome. The city manager, Mr. Erickson, has also stated that we do have to have four members in order to vote on this. So we'd also recommend that you postpone voting until either the next meeting or the next meeting that we have four members here at the zoning board of appeals. Eric Fitting also requested that we wait until the first meeting in May because he won't be present. He won't be in town for the next meeting, so that would also be a request as well. In my report, I also included the recommendations from staff on this. If you guys would like me to go into that, I can, or if you'd like me to wait until getting the staff recommendations until the next time we talk on this, I can do that as well. Or I can do it both. Yes. Okay. So the staff recommendation on this is that because there is a viable alternative to placing storage containers there, if it meets the use requirement of the industrial zone district, the recommendation would be to deny the variance request because he has a viable alternative. He's been permitted through a conditional use process to build an actual storage unit building, and that fulfills the same use requirement as the storage containers would. So from the staff perspective, this would not meet the requirements of the variance, and what would be considered an unnecessary hardship. With that said, during the public comment process, there's more information that may be presented to the zoning board of appeals in that process, and so inevitably this decision is up to the zoning board of appeals if that is the staff recommendation. Thank you.
Is there further public comment? Further public comment? Hey. Hearing no further public comment,
Close the public.
Close the public hearing. Hearing the zoning board of appeals.
Oh, good.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Mayor Pro Tem, could I have another motion, please, with excusing both of them during the regular meeting also? Since that was the ZBA.
I'll make a motion to approve, Mayor Burchell's absence for tonight's meeting as well as, support. Motion and support. All in favor? Aye. Okay, recording of the roll.
All present except for Mayor Burchell and Commissioner Seymour, who both have excused absences.
Approval of the consent agenda. Make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented. Support. Motion and support. Further comment? Roll call vote, please.
Care?
Yes.
Corcoran?
Yes.
Mildred?
Yes. Approval of the agenda. I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Support. Motion and support. Approve the agenda as presented. For comment. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Citizens wishing to address the commission on items on the agenda. There is a 2-minute limit, and I would ask anyone that wishes to do so. Citizens wishing to address the commission on items not on the agenda. 2-minute limit. Yeah.
Well, I'd like to address the treatment I've gotten from Todd Bergman in regards to the $60,000 loan grant application that was made on behalf of the city for Jack Hart's project. I personally spoke with Bob on Saturday and Mr. Martin, and Mr. Bergman just lied to me. You know, and nothing more upsets me than when someone lies like Scott 4 or 5 years ago and said we had nothing to do with the school, and then I found out the city has a cadet program. You know, nobody wants to be honest with me. And then I find out the truth and I get very upset. Tom Bergman, whether he's that uneducated, where he just signs the paperwork and says, there you go, Bob, slap him on the back. It was a $60,000 loan, repayable over 3 years from Northern Initiative, a lending institution that Mr. Jackhart was on the board. And Bob told me, or Tom, Mr. Bergman told me, oh, it was a loan and he paid it back already. So if he's that far out of the loop, maybe we need someone new in that position. And we can just send them down the road and get someone to get educated and be honest with the public. Because that's a disgrace. That's taxpayer dollars. And we're paying him ungodly salary. You know, or is that being awarded for being untruthful with the public? It's a disgrace. And then it makes them think you're all gonna lie. You know? Two of the city members have lied directly to me. Now how can I trust anybody? It's ridiculous. And Mr. Bergman, of all people, should be aware of the situation of the awarding of the $60,000 on behalf of the city of Ironwood. Because the city applies for that through the Economic Development Corporation out of Oregon. And also, Mr. Jackhart informed me that he borrows the money through Northern Initiative because then they in turn get grant money from the Kellogg Foundation. So yeah, it's a grant loan combination. I don't know. Those with money know how to manipulate the system. Obviously, my opinion, Mr. Jackhart, manipulated the system. Who needs a $60,000 loan? A man of his name, payable over 3 years. There's many businesses downtown that would love to have that opportunity for a loan. Enhance their business, employ more employees. It's ridiculous how that loan was treated by you on the city commission, as a commission, and our city manager, being the boss of the Economic Development Corporation. It's a disgrace. Thank you.
Citizens looking to address the commission on items not on the agenda? Yes. That was my understanding, the Ironwood board is not yet decided, but allowing recreational marijuana dispensary. As a taxpayer, as a county taxpayer, I urge you to think not only about the potential tax revenue it can generate, but also to draw prosperity and exciting new enterprise and things to do. A large portion of our economy is based on tourism. Regardless of your personal beliefs, these polls indicate an average of 20% of Americans use as a recreation. The city is allowed to impose a 3% local tax on tourism. With as many as 70,000 vehicles traveling down the U.S. street on a weekly basis. If only 10% spend $30 a week, it works out to over $300,000 in taxes. That does not include the city's portion of the tax collected by the state. I would think a legal, taxable product, that kind of thing. We have the city thinking it's forced with an organization like the Board of Doing. Our city is plagued with blight, our population is in decline, school enrollment and funding are down. Based on the revenue projections, does the city of Ironwood believe they are in a financial position to address this issue? Because I don't want to hear on the next budget time how the city needs to raise my taxes for providing public safety until the board recognizes that the marijuana industry, which has been persecuted for more than 8 years, is now a legal and legitimate product of the mission and a viable source of revenue. Tax like cigarettes and alcohol, and let's move forward.
What was your last name, David?
The new business. Discuss and consider awarding the lowest bid for the 2019 street tax building project, focus on the mix of circulating Needle River to remote 79 homes.
Thank you. We did go out for a bid for this project. Again, this is preventative maintenance. All of our streets at some point do crack with the freeze thaw that we have here in the area. We've been through 2/3 of the city. This would be the remaining third of the city. And we did get the low bid. We had 3 bidders, and that was the low bidder at the price indicated here, and it is within our budget. They weren't actually too bad. Again, this was I'll call it 80,000, and we had a 90,000 and a 129,000. Again, there's a little bit of differentiation there, but again, Wick is a very viable company, and I think they haven't done work for us, so I'm guessing they wanted to get a project and they did it well to our advantage. So.
I'll make a motion to award the grant as presented.
Support. Motion and support. Roll call.
Corcoran?
Yes.
Care?
Yes.
Mildred?
Yes. Item H, discuss and consider authorizing bids for the 2019 local street paving project.
Thank you. This would be our local street paving project. And again, we don't have a lot on the list this year, but we do have a couple of locations, as you'll note on the map on the screen. I don't know if you have that in front of you or not, but we have essentially 4 locations. The largest section of roadway would be McLeod, from Silver Street to Lowell Street. To do a mill, this would be a mill. They'd mill off 2 inches and put 2 inches of fresh blacktop back. That area has had a lot of, over the last 2 years, we've been seeing a lot of surface deterioration there, so this would be a good rehab of the street. So that would be the largest part of the project. We do have a section of block on Sunnyside that is in definite need of work. We had gotten that whole area, and at the point we did that neighborhood, this street was in okay shape, but now 2 years later, it's in need of a pulverized and paved. And then we have downtown, we have 2 blocks, 1 block being Suffolk, and that'd be in front of the Golden Dragon, that block, and the other block would be on Aurora by the library. Those 2 would also need a mill and overlay. And we have a little section on Air Street, the very west end, a corner down there that needs some work. Actually, our DPW crew is going to do some drain tile down there. We have some water that's flowing under the pavement. They're going to do some drain tiling, and then we have the contractor come in and pave that section. So this would allow us to go out to bids, and we bring the bids back into the commission for consideration after we open it.
Support. Okay, a motion and support. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed?
Just a few items to touch on. I just want to give you an update on the Civic Center. A few weeks back, the roof had buckled due to the snow load. That has been presented to our insurance company. They did engage with a structural engineer to come out. Structural engineer did come out and look at the building. He met with city staff and also township staff, since that's in the township, and then Civic Center staff. And he's going to come back with a report of what needs to get done. There was significant damage in the roof system. Again, I can't say until he comes back with his report exactly what will be done, but it'll be a significant roof repair, if not a full replacement. We'll see what the report says. So as soon as we get that back, then we'll again work through the insurance company. We, being city staff, will help Civic Center get contractor pricing, and then move forward with getting the roof fixed to what extent the structural engineer requires that to be fixed. And there was some other minor damage out there from carpeting and things too that will be covered under the insurance claim. So again, that is moving forward. We have two demolition projects that are moving forward. One is City Commission had authorized going out for bids for residential demolition. We do have a grant, I believe it's $220,000 grant funding through the hardest hit blight grant. We have identified 10 residential properties. We actually had a few more on the list that were going through the tax forfeiture process, but the owners had come back and paid the taxes on those. So those came off. We do have 10 properties that we're working with. Last week we had the environmental contractor out, and they go in and inspect each site and determine if there's any asbestos that needs to be removed or what have you. So that has been completed. And again, we anticipate going out for bids then in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, hopefully next week. We'll get that out for bid so that we can get a contractor lined up for the summer to help with the removal of those properties. We also, as you've probably seen, we have been selected to receive a commercial demolition grant. There aren't too many of those out there, so there was a commercial grant that staff applied for, and we were successful with that. So that project specifically is for the property on Air Street that came down with the snow load, and that would allow that to be taken down. Again, we're working through the process. There's a lot of paperwork. Again, we've been selected for the grant. So we're working through that so that we can go out and get a contractor lined up here, hopefully in the next few weeks, get through that process. So. We also are working with the county through their consultant. They have hired Luke Bonner, who's doing a strategic plan for the county. They've had one session already. They're having another session on April 29th. Countywide plan. So again, all the community's input is important, so that they get a good plan that reflects what the county sees themselves, going forward over the next few years, and then we can have a part of that input. So again, making people aware of that. So if you'd like to attend, you're able to do that. Also moving forward is the Wapaka Boundary Project. Again, they're making good progress. Dennis, any update on that?
The structure's going up now, and so they're hoping to be open first part of July.
So making good progress over there. Take a swing by. They're expanding the existing building, the structure. I think the steel is going up as we speak, and they're also working concurrently on the existing building, getting everything ready inside there. And last but not least, I wanted to recognize, you probably had heard that the Ironwood Township Supervisor had passed away, Steve Boyd. So again, we work very closely with Steve, very good person to work with, always responsive. And again, unfortunate to see that occur. But we will send a card and condolences on behalf of the City of Ironwood City Commission to his family. And that's the end of my report. Thank you. Yes. Yes, definitely. Saturday, May 4th, from 8 to 11. at usual spot on Air Street, next to the dance company, next to the building that we're going to be taking down. And we encourage people to come out and take advantage of that opportunity to clean up their yards, or if they have things they want to get rid of, there's no additional charge for that. And thank you for the reminder on that. Yeah. Right.
Thank you. That's important for us. Great opportunity. So, Sunday, I rode bike about half of our town, and just amazing to me how well the streets held up. Well, I didn't see any of those places where there was latitude, where maybe heavy trucks were going through. At the end of that, I saw some minor items, but basically, you can ride all of our streets in our town. You don't have to worry about potholes, and enjoyable. And then went out to Norrie Park, and so far so good. You don't want a lot of things, but Norrie Park Road is absolutely beautiful yesterday. And then over around the Little League field, and to see the development that takes place there, and then over to the industrial park. And I wanted to mention this in the last 2 meetings, the number of people that are working in the industrial park. This needs to be growing. And we should really bring it for some time. Because now we're going to have all these things that will have quality coming there. But I think the businesses that are there have done of this standard. So thank you, Tom Bergman, for the really good job. And thank you, Scott, and thank you all of our employees. This home, every year, you can always rest on your laurels and you can move forward. And I think we can move forward. Any other matters? Okay, item K under new business. Consider phone questions to discuss absent local 1538 collective bargaining agreement. Motion and support. Comments? Roll call.
Care?
Yes.
Corcoran? Yes. Mildred?
Yes. Thank you all.